Hey guys, BAKD here. Today we're going to be checking out Twin Fighter Lavi. She is an absolute tank. She is a top tier tanky unit pretty much. She does stand up to some of the tankiest units in the game like Ogma and Future Princess. The only downside to her is she doesn't have very good DPS. She hits like a noodle regardless of how you build her. But she is a viable hero if you do not have somebody, especially because you get her free EX weapon from the Guardian Pass, I think at level 10 or something. Let's just check that out. Now, unfortunately, her EX weapon, you don't really need her EX weapon to make her good. It is cool that you just get a free 4-star weapon, the Pulverizer here. If you have something better to put in the slot, maybe with more defense or HP, you can definitely do that. But she does not need her EX weapon. But just getting it at level, what is that, 7 there for free is definitely pretty cool. Especially if you didn't have something, I would just slot that right on there. But she does not need it. She hits like a noodle, so having that extra, matching type bonus and getting the extra 50% larger explosion, etc. is just really not worth it in my opinion. But let's go ahead and just go back to the guild really quick and punch a few things. Now, one recommendation, I would not have her as your lead slot. When you're controlling her, her hitboxes are pretty terrible. You really have to get close, especially in like the arena. People just run away when you try to hit them. But you just pop that once and it punches them a bunch of times. But we're hitting like an absolute noodle. I would definitely have her in like the 4 slot on your team, just to be the tank while you slot into your DPS and just sit back and fire. This does taunt with her little special ability there. She does punch like a rhinoceros or whatever that thing is, that dinosaur. I forgot what they're called. But it's pretty cool because the taunt is kind of further away and you have to be kind of close to get the taunt, but it does a little bit of DPS, 30k a hit, and that's every 5 seconds just about, so that's pretty cool. That thing is pretty nice, but hitting that in the arena is pretty rare. Unless somebody's brawling with you, they typically just run off before you can even hit them. So the hitboxes and like the UI just kind of sucks. So I wouldn't recommend her as the lead slot, to say the least. But you can see what kind of damage she's doing. If we look at her build really quick, I have her all out DPS at 520,000 DPS, which is actually more than my Future Princess. Now, all around, Future Princess is more viable. She gives the team shields. She does more DPS. She's just overall a better unit. So if you have Future Princess or Ogma or even Marina, I would probably recommend them over Lavi. But if you don't have a good tank unit and you need one, this is definitely a viable choice. Now let's just go over some of the things about Lavi. The Soma fight skills, here I go, quickly leaps forward and throws fast punches at the enemies. The Tizia skill taunts a single enemy target intensively. So that's the 30k hit. The weapon skill, charge towards the enemy, headbutts them to inflict damage and puts them in a down state. Inflicts 320% DPS to the target with an uppercut. Now, it's honestly extremely hard to get that uppercut ability in the arena, and in like the Colosseum, it doesn't do, it won't, one bang them to the down state. So, honestly, the chain skill in the lead position is not worth it for anything like Colosseum, arena, anything like that. Special ability, when hit by an enemy, 50% damage is reduced with 30% chance. So when people are punching on you and doing big hits, you have a 30% chance to reduce damage by 50%. One big thing about her is she gives the whole team, when max limit broken, 48% DPS, which that is absolutely crazy. Especially slotting her with somebody like a Future Princess or even like a Sohi, which is just tanky enough. They are going to get a huge boost in their defense. So that's what makes her so viable to slot into your teams, just to get that added tankiness and the tank that sits there up in their face and taunts them. But remember, I would not put her as the lead slot. I would not control her because her just kind of sucks. It's not very fun. It's clunky. It's good to put her in the back lines, let her run up and do all the taunts while you're doing the DPS in the back. So we're going to bring her in a few different areas of content. We're going to try the arena first, probably. The Colosseum. I'll bring her into a raid and check her out. And then maybe like orbital lift or something. Of course, she is a fire unit, so she does shine in a lot of the other content that requires fire, especially because fire units don't have that good of tanks right now. So if you put her as a fire tank, it's definitely a good option. Now, not the Heaven Hold Tower. What am I looking for? Like the Mirror Rift here, going into whatever's weak against fire, you know, slotting her in there. But an all-fire team with her as a lead is definitely where she would shine at. Okay, let's go ahead and get right into the areas we're going to test her out in. This is our first arena match. Oof, that was a pretty good loss. Well, here we go, match number 2. Jeez. Favi's tanky as hell, but just can't do any damage with him. Oof. Well, I rebuilt her a little bit. She, whatever, is definitely not a damage dealer. Lavi is an absolute tank, so I put all tank gear on her. I'm just going to ninja all of the crates. I'm just going to keep eating them. So I got 4 crates before dying. Yeah, that's all she's really good for. Here we go, on to another match. Night Lady is not going to be able to do any damage to me. Oh, stunned me. See, that's still not doing anything. Oof. Well, took out Lapis. I got 1 extra attack token. Let's keep on going here. Mark 99's absolutely going to shred me. Yeah. Darn. Nothing I could have done there. On to our next match. Yeah, if I get a pretty weak pick, I should be good, but honestly, not performing too well in the arena. It's kind of like a Ogma, to say the least. Just somebody there to steal all the boxes. Let's take that. Let's take that. Oh, I got stuck on her. That was bullshit. That's alright. 4 to 2 boxes. That's what she's meant for. And that's it for the arena. Kind of came in a little bit late here, and the season closes tonight. Honestly, unless you have like somebody better, I probably wouldn't use Lavi in the arena at all. She is an absolute beast of a tank, but that doesn't go without saying. Marina, Future Princess, Ogma, they all may be better than her. They do a little bit more DPS. Lavi hits like an absolute noodle, but with her just crazy defense, she can tank a lot of the stuff and steal boxes, but that's about it. Well, this definitely isn't the best area to put her in. I would always have Future Princess as my lead because her weapon skill is so OP. We're coming in at 188 DPS and 101.37 million toughness. We're just going to see what she does as the lead slot and see if she protects anybody. Let's just go ahead and do that. It's not the best team in the world. I would probably go all melee. Fire team, Lynn, the new unit coming out, and potentially Lucy or something. So doing around 5,000 DPS, 0 heals, but we are still at 500,000 HP. So my Future Princess got chunked through, but my Lavi did not. Now these are slightly easier teams, but you can just kind of see how tanky she is in a sense. But do you want to go all tank, or would you want to swap like Future Princess out for like a Nari or something? But you can definitely build better teams around her. I just don't really have any fire units that I like to use right now, or that are even leveled up. So I'm just going to slow this down a little bit. Yeah, she goes right up into their face. A buttload of HP. DPS 7,000 when everybody else is topping the charts. 0 heals. Let's just speed it up again. Oh, Lavi got her weapon skill. Yeah, not too bad. She's one of the last ones left alive. Well, we'll just do one more Colosseum here. But in a sense, I wouldn't have Future. If I didn't have Future Princess, I would have Lavi, probably in the back lines like this. I'm not sure if I'd have something like this, or maybe slot a Lynn in there. A Lynn with a, Plit Vice. Who else do we got here? And wherever my Lucy is. Lucy might be good because she does crit damage. or crit percent chance. She does melee attack, I think, fire attack, so she would be a good slot there, and melee attack for Lyn. Of course, my team is all underleveled, so that's not really an option. But you get the gist of it. Let's just go ahead and take on this team with this crappy team I have here. But in terms, this would be a pretty decent fire team if these were the only people I had. Especially free to play. Yeah, my team just got one shot. But you get the gist of it. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do something like this. This will be the last round. This is a pretty easy team, but it's the one I just lost on. Well, Lavi's taking some good damage, but she is just living there. Yep, and we took that team with ease. Well, this isn't the best representation of a raid, but I stuck Lavi in there. All out defense. The only thing I could really put on there was a fire type attack. Give her a little bit extra DPS. But we are at 518,000 DPS. My future princess, to be honest, has 485. I don't know how she has higher defense. Maybe I don't have another defense card on my future princess, but this is absolutely crazy. On top of that, she gives that 48% defense, so she is just like an absolute meat shield. This team kind of sucks. They're all 3 and 4 stars, but we're gonna just put her in here and just go punch her. Punch this boss here. So we're literally taking no damage. So 4,000 DPS. It's pretty bad. 0 heals. And we have 51,000 HP. So pretty much just not taking any damage. Especially from a higher tiered boss. I don't think we'd be taking any damage at all, to be honest. Maybe just like a sliver here and there. I'm just pretty much walking into everything. %. Must have missed a hit or something. Oop, I missed the Lavi hit. It's probably the only one I wanted to do. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. 5,000 DPS. I actually did decent on that. About 1 million damage. If I had better units in there, I'd definitely be more. But you can just see the overall power of how tanky she is. Let's just check my Ogma out really quick. Even though he's only 3-star, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my Ogma has really crappy defense. Let's just see. Got the Mad Panda Brooch. Let's find another defense card. Take that off Sohi for now. 501,000 toughness. So overall, Lavi has absolutely crappy DPS, but she is even tankier than Future Princess in a sense. The only difference is Future Princess gets like a shield and she does a lot more DPS, and her weapon skill is absolutely insane. So she has a lot of things on Lavi, but Lavi is just like an absolute beast. If you don't have somebody to tank and lead you through the story missions, Lavi is definitely going to be that person. I would probably not control her as the lead slot. I would put her as the secondary slot, in my opinion. But getting her EX weapon for free, pretty much, is a huge bonus. I would not recommend limit breaking this in any scenario. You will get a better tank or viable person for that slot, but you know, the 10% attack you'll get plus the extra stats, you're still going to be hitting like a noodle, so I would avoid limit breaking this. I would leave her at, you know, level 75 or whatever. I wouldn't max limit break her hero level at all. I think she performs just fine in the lower tier. Yeah, we're just going to try out an orbital lift. I'm at 386 right now. I'm not sure if I hit a roadblock or not. But I have her as the lead, Mark 99, Nari, and Gabby for the all-out DPS team. Let's see if she can stand up to the higher ranks of orbital lift. Well, let's keep going up. Let's go up a couple floors here. Yeah, all these floors are going to be pretty easy with the DPS I have, but we will hit a roadblock floor eventually, which I might not do for too much longer, but those are the ones with the really tanky units or the really high DPS units that one-shot you. But so far so good, doing pretty good in orbital lift. Well, I'm not going to show you a million floors of the orbital lift. We'll go up one more and then call it. You kind of get the feel for what I'm trying to do. Taking a little bit of damage. So just one-shot my Mark 99, but I lived. I'm not sure if she got hit by it. Oops, she got hit by the beam twice there and didn't die. It's actually pretty good. So she is tanky enough to stand up to some of those one-shotters. Let's turn this off. Your DPS just kind of sucks. I don't know why Gabrielle's only doing 400 DPS, but well, looks like I'm using light on a floor that does 0 damage or something. Okay, well, that's the gist of it. Well, overall, I think Lavi is an absolute great tank unit. She is definitely viable in the place of Marina, Ogma, Future Princess. I think she has the highest defense in the game, in my opinion, especially with their defense buff. Ogma might beat her in that one. To be honest, Ogma does just a little bit more DPS than she does. I did build her out with all attack stuff. I did like a gold pocket watch. I tried a sharpshooter. I put attack cards on her, but her attack and her stuff doesn't change that much, just by a hair. So I would definitely recommend building her all-out defense, maybe a little HP, even HP and a shield, but defense is where she really shines. You do not need her EX weapon. You can really do anything with high HP and defense. Even this Pure Mind, it's a basic attack. She's not doing any DPS in the first place and hitting like a noodle. Yeah, see, it's barely a difference even with the level 20 weapon. Something like that might even be better, to be honest, because it has a better hitbox. I really don't like her EX weapons skill, so potentially swapping it for something else might be good. You can find another matching fire attack one there to get a little bit extra DPS, but that's level 20. Yeah. That one's kind of cool too. I don't know. It's your choice. You do get her EX weapon for free, so might as well just use it on her. But yeah, that's all I have on Lavi. Let me know in the comments what you think of her. Are you guys using her in place of anybody that is top tier, like Future Princess or Ogma? But yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.